Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good day to you, depending where you are in the world. Sabbath blessings, one and all. It is the eve. It is Sabbath, not the eve of Sabbath. It is Sabbath, where it's Friday night. Sabbath begins the sunset on Friday, which in biblical terms is preparation day, which draws on to the Sabbath. We're doing the nighttime devotion from the devotional, Christ Triumphant. The title today, How long will you refuse to keep my commandments? Exodus 16 verse 5. And it shall come to pass that on the sixth day they shall prepare that which they bring in, and it shall be twice as much as they gather daily. The Lord suffered his people Israel to go into bondage in Egypt because they did not walk in his ways, but dishonored him by their continual transgressions. Here, subjected to oppression and hard servitude, they could not keep God's Sabbath, and by their long mingling with a nation of idolaters, their faith became confused and corrupted. Association with the ungodly and unbelieving will have the same influence upon those who believe the present truth unless they keep the Lord ever before them, so that his Spirit shall be their shield. Pharaoh saw the mighty work of the Spirit of God. He saw the miracles the Lord performed by his servant, but he refused obedience to God's command. The rebellious king had proudly inquired, "Who is the Lord that I should obey his voice to let Israel go? I know not the Lord, neither will I let Israel go." And as the judgments of God fell more and more heavily upon him, he persisted in stubborn resistance. By rejecting light from heaven, he became hard and unimpressible. Those who exalt their own ideas above the plainly specified will of God are saying, as did Pharaoh, "Who is the Lord that I should obey his voice?" Every rejection of light hardens the heart and darkens the understanding. And thus people find it more and more difficult to distinguish between right and wrong, and they become bolder in resisting the will of God. The Lord brought Israel from Egypt that they might keep his Sabbath, and he gave them special directions how to keep it. The instructions given to Moses were recorded for the benefit of all who should live upon the earth to the close of time. God has spoken. Let us listen to his words and obey them. When the manna was given, the people were tested upon God's law. Then said the Lord to the children of Israel through Moses, "I will rain bread from heaven for you, and the people shall go out, gather a certain rate every day, that I may prove them, whether they will walk in my law or no." Notwithstanding this special direction of God, some did go out to gather manna on the seventh day, and they found none. And the Lord said unto Moses, "How long refuse ye to keep my commandments and my laws?" That there might be no mistake in the matter, the Father and the Son descended upon Mount Sinai, and there the precepts of his law were spoken in awful grandeur in the hearing of all Israel. So the title again, how long will you refuse to keep my commandments? And it's quite, it's no coincidence that this is talking about keeping the Sabbath, and I'm recording this on the Sabbath. The title is about keeping the commandments, because Jesus did say, if you love me, you will keep my commandments and have the testimony, his testimony. And it's not just about the Sabbath, but yes, the Sabbath is important. But every single one of those 10 spoken is as important as the other, because we were also told, if you break one of the commandments, you break them all. And so God allowed the people of Israel to go into bondage, into Egypt, because of their disobedience. And it's highlighted here, association with the ungodly and the unbelieving will have the same influence upon those who believe the present truth, unless they keep the Lord ever before them, and his Spirit shall be their shield. Unless we stay with God within the realms of his commands, we will ever wander away. Association with those who do not keep his commandments will make us wander away. The Bible does say, by beholding we become changed, which means those who we spend our time with will have a very big influence on us if we don't stay close to God ourselves. And it should be a case of, we should be the ones having a big influence on them, and not us being influenced. The Lord brought Israel from Egypt that they might keep his Sabbath, and he gave them special directions how to do it. How long will we continue to keep his commands and his laws? I pray you have a blessed Sabbath, and we reflect on our ways